Welcome back, Holotable Heroes, to another Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm your boy Scribble, and today we are going to be talking everything Sith and Sith Empire fleets with the brand new announcement yesterday that we had about the completely unprecedented and unexpected and out of the blue nowhere that nobody saw coming Fury-class interceptor that EA spoiled for itself. It takes a special kind of person to have the chutzpah, the confidence to actually spoil their own content, but EA did it rather well. Rather well. Let's break this down.
Scrapsy, so give it up.
My dead body.
So, as I'm sure you're all aware, yesterday Tusken Meathead did go over to the forums and announced the kit reveal of the Fury-class interceptor, and there's quite a few takeaways that we can take from this. One, brand new, very powerful fleet meta that is coming out right now. It says right there, new meta-defining Sith fleet. This means it's going to be overthrowing the likes of the Profundity and the Executor as the top dog for Christmas when it comes to all things intergalactic space travel and combat. Can't wait, super excited. I'll see you out there. Now, the thing that you will notice is down here we have got two boxes with question marks, and that is because we are getting 2 additional Sith ships coming up on the horizon in the next 3 months. This Fury-class interceptor is going to be the next Conquest unit. Conquest starts on Monday, and I'm going to say this now, right here, right now, so everybody is aware of it. Make sure you red box this Conquest if you can. Okay? I say it all the time. It's in your interest to red box Conquest, no matter what. Any unit, even if you're like, oh, I don't even have Darth Malgus, why would I get the... Just get it. Just do it. Okay, I get it. If you don't have the units, you can't do it, guys. Okay, but if you can, don't be lazy. Your boy Scribble is going to be putting out guides on how to get these feats done as easily and hassle-free as possible. Go ahead, watch his videos. I did it last time, I'll do it this time. All right, red box is super important. New fleet meta. All right, new fleet meta. Crystals, Grand Arena, Territory Wars, all important. Most likely going to be the capital ship that we need to actually beat one of the Dark Side fleet missions in Rise of the Empire TB, so we don't just get absolutely rickrolled in the first 3 seconds of the battle. I'm tired of it. Okay, anyway, moving on. So we have got 2 question marks in the synergy suggestions, and I know what you're thinking, guys. Why isn't GK in there? I don't know either. But what it does mean is 100% one of these question marks is going to be the capital ship. Okay, there isn't currently a Sith capital ship. Don't worry, I've checked. I've done my due diligence. I went in. Look, you can follow me. Follow me, guys, for more YouTube videos and content. Hit that like and subscribe. You see that transition? Oh, why is my session expired? Who logged into my account? See, these are all the Sith units. Not a single one of them is a capital ship. So, one of the ships is going to be the capital ship. What is the capital ship? I mean, the obvious answer is going to be the Leviathan capital ship. The Leviathan is Darth Nihilus's capital ship. He is a Sith, not necessarily a Sith Empire, but it is from the Old Republic era, and he did have a big hulking capital ship, so it would make sense. He was also part of the Great Leak of 22, where everything came true apart from the supposed new capital ship, the Ravager. Okay, so quite likely that one of those question marks, one of those 2 brand new Sith ships that we're going to be getting is going to be the Ravager capital ship. Are there any other options? Yes, there are. It could, in fact, be Malak. Malak has the capital ship, the Leviathan. Completely viable that he may well get the capital ship instead. He is also a Sith Empire unit, tying in with the B-28, tying in with the Sith Fighter, tying in with the Fury-class interceptor. If I were to place my bets on who gets this capital ship, I would certainly roll the dice and say it's most likely going to be Nihilus. So, who is going to be the other ship then? It's a good question. If we take a look at the Sith or the Sith Empire characters in the game right now, and we do a little bit of educated guesses around who could it possibly be, there are only a couple of options. I want to say right out the get-go, I don't think we're going to get a character marquee and a brand new ship. I don't think that's how it's going to flow. I think we're going to get a standalone ship for an existing character, and I don't think we're going to get a standalone ship that is pilotless. CG are distancing themselves away from pilotless ships, just like I distance myself from smart decisions. So, who's it going to be? Taking a look here, Sith Assassin's already got one. We're not going to get a GL ship. Not right now. I don't think it's the time. Darth Vader has already got one. Count Dooku. He is a Sith. He has no ship in the game. He does have a ship in the Star Wars universe, but he's a separatist. We've just had Trench, and Trench has a capital ship in Expanded Universe anyway. I think they will likely save Count Dooku and a separatist ship for him later on down the road to go in with a separatist fleet. Darth Revan potentially could have a dark side Ebon Hawk ship that he might pilot alongside the likes of dark side Basti and HK, for example. However, I don't think that's entirely likely. Palps has already got one. Treya could, but I'm just not feeling it. Bastila Shan Fallen. This is where it gets interesting. Spoiler warning for Knights of the Old Republic. If you haven't played it yet, then what are you doing with yourselves? Go back in time, get yourselves Knights of the Old Republic and play it. Bastila Shan Fallen actually has a ship. When she turns Sith, she actually has a ship where she confronts you. And we interrupt this for a very special message from your boy Scribbly Bibble Gaming. Scribbly Bibble is currently recruiting for his guild, the Mighty Chlorians 3. If you wish to join our wonderful guild of wonderful people and kick some supreme intergalactic ass, follow the link down the description below. Come and play with me in Territory Wars and Territory Battles. Get those Reaver Shards. Make sure that you've got good rosters there. I don't take no stragglers. I mean, what do you mean I'm the smallest again of the guild? It's fine. And this is that ship. It's pulled directly from the game. Could this shuttle potentially be an additional Sith Empire ship? I know it's not exactly iconic, and it barely has any use even within the game itself, but it fits the bill. If the shoe fits, maybe it is the ship. Who knows? Who else could potentially have one? Well, I mean, Darth Talon potentially could have a ship, but I think it's unlikely. Sith Empire Trooper could also be given a generic ship from the Sith Empire period that he could potentially pilot. Again, I don't see why that would be any more likely than Bastila Shan getting a ship. Maybe they'll go full hog and give us Darth Revan Basti HK with a dark side Ebon Hawk. But I think Basti's ship makes the most sense. So, what does this mean for you guys? The important part of this to the holotables heroes at home. When we look at past fleet metas, especially looking at the most recent ones of Profundity and Executor, their events have come around at great cost of entry. Okay, looking at the likes of Profundity and Executor, you're looking at Relic 9s, Relic 8s, Relic 7s, Relic 5s. Given that the Sith and the Sith Empire faction in general is a high relic investment faction, okay, expect this to be a large barrier to entry. I'm thinking you're going to have at least one Relic 9 requirement, and that's going to be the capital ship captain, so it's either going to be Malak, if they choose to go with the Leviathan, or more likely, in my opinion, the Leviathan for Darth Nihilus. One of those will be Relic 9 requirements. Then the other requirements, we're talking about your Malgus, we're talking about your Sith Assassin, unfortunately, your Sith Marauder. These will all be high relic requirements. Now, Marauder is already an R7 requirement per se, so expect him to be like an R8 requirement, potentially even an R9 requirement. Then you've got the likes of Dooku. Dooku is probably going to be a requirement simply because they've put him down as the synergy for this particular fleet. He's already an R8 requirement, I want to say, for Lord Vader. So he's probably going to be at least an R8 requirement. I doubt they'll go full R9 on Dooku as well. What else can we think of? Bastila Shan, most likely. If she's getting a ship, she's probably going to have a high level of relic investment as well. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but when these ships come out, they come out once a month, and you have to whale on them with crystals if you want to get an early 7-star unlock. 25,000 crystals roughly it takes for you to get that 7-star unlock on day one. So if you are planning to jump immediately on this new fleet meta, start saving your crystals now. We've got like 3 months until the Fury class Interceptor comes out. 3 months to get that meta fleet up and running. That's not a heck of a lot of time to save those crystals, but if you can do it, make sure that you curtail your spending. Even consider hoarding your gear. Whether or not this is the best thing for you right now is entirely up to you. What I will put it to you is this. Fleet is where we get the lion's share of our crystals these days. If you are climbing to the top of Fleet Arena, that is 400 crystals every day. Looking at GAC, more importantly, this is a big deal, guys. GAC at Kyber is saturated, okay? We have got more teams and more fleets than we have defensive positions for, okay? At the top end, a lot of players are finding that it doesn't matter what they put down on defense, people can still have enough for offense to full clear and do so with a relative level of efficiency. When it gets to that point, it is just organic growth in the game. CG needs to consider putting additional requirements in for your defenses. Expect this. This is big, guys. I can't stress this enough. If you are in Kyber, either expect a brand new league of, I don't know, Beskar or something, or for Kyber and Kyber 1 to have their entire defensive setups increased. 5v5s, you might go into 5 characters, 4 characters. And yes, 4 defensive fleets. Right now, in the current meta, there are so many options for fleets. Empire has got 2 fleets that can take out the Executor and Profundity. You've got Executor, you've got Profundity, you've got Malevolence, you've got Negotiator. There are so many offensive fleets that you can use. Finalizer even works. Radus is, I'm not talking about the fish, I'm talking about the Resistance. Radus is an absolutely terrible fleet. But there are options available. I'm expecting us to have 4 fleets on defense and additional numbers of teams on defense in Kyber, at the very least, coming very, very soon. So if you do not have the latest fleet meta, you are going to struggle once again. They want to keep us in that uncomfortable spot where we feel like we don't quite have enough. So a combination of not being able to climb in fleet arenas and then being pinched in GAC is going to impact. So make sure you plan accordingly. We do know that the new Crate Dragon Raid is coming, and that's going to require additional levels of investment. And we do know that there is a GL around the corner. It's bound to happen. What I would recommend everybody does right now, hoard resources, hoard your gear, hoard your crystals. Wait this 3 months, see what happens, see what drops, see how important this new fleet is. I think it's going to be meta-defining, it's going to be changing, it's going to be, in short, necessary. Prepare now, or prepare to fail. That's your words from Boy Scribbly Bibbly Boo. Hey guys, have you done your galactic challenges today? If you haven't, then I think you need to go ahead and click this video, and I'll get you, not your gold box, no. Well, yeah, your gold box. I can't get the red box. But hey, it still helps, right? Go check it out. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.